Another quite common artistic item that we can insert is a piece of word art. Now this is also accessed from the Insert ribbon, but over on the right in the text group, and we have word art. Now it comes with a little drop down arrow that gives you the basic word art shapes that you would like to choose from. So you're choosing a style effectively here. I quite like that blue on blue. That then inserts a rather large text box where you type your text, where it says type your text here. So I may be interested in typing my name. Now the idea behind word art is that it makes more artistic a piece of text rather than just inserting a text box. Now it is an object that we can grab and move about, just as we could grab and move about any of the shapes. And you can see that when you get near the middle, you get these little guides, and near the ruler, you get these little guides. So there's no difference really in its manipulation as far as it being an object. And that includes the wrapping and the grouping and the layering with other objects. The difference comes in its use. Now with the word art object selected, we have drawing tools formatting toolbar open, but we're interested in this group here, the word art styles group, which has a drop list of the styles we've seen, and you can move through and each little hover will apply one of the styles. I like that one now. But we can then customize our own by controlling the fill color just as we could with a normal shape. And again, as you move through, you can see it in action. Standard colors, more fill colors, or gradient fill. So here we have options for gradient fill using the yellow chosen above. If I were to go with the purple, then come back to the gradient fill, we have purple gradient fill options. So light to dark or very dark to a little bit light. I quite like that one. We also have control of the outline colors. Again, as you move through, this is the outline around each character. But just like the normal outline of a shape, we can control the weight. So we can have thicker outlines, as well as various colors and even line styles. They don't need to be one single line, they can be dotted or dashed. I quite like that style there, really. Might just change the outline color. So it allows you to become quite artistic, really. And then the last choice is the shadow. Do we want shadow? Do we want the shadow to go off at a different angle here with the perspective? Do we want reflection? So different reflection options. Glow. So that appears around each letter. Bevel, to give you that sort of button shape. 3D rotation, so you can rotate the text in your word art various different angles and perspectives. That's probably quite crazy enough there. And then we have transform, which is word art specific. You will see the other options, the shadow, reflection, bevel, and the rotation on all the shape options, but the transform is word art specific and controls really the flow of the characters. So they go around in a circle, they go small to fat, they get squished in a circle there, they go wavy there, small wavy along. And there are a lot of these sort of flow of the text is what they're controlling, really. Small to large. If I take the 3D rotation off, and then go back to the transform, it becomes more apparent what's happening to your letters. I quite like that one. Small to large to small. So that's the word art object. You insert it from the insert ribbon over in the text group. Once you've got it, you can change the text. It's simply a large text box, really. So if I wanted to take out my middle name and replace my first name with my shortened version, I can do that. But then we customize the actual styles using the drawing tools ribbon and this word art styles group, where we can control the fill, the outline. So that's the outline of each character, not just the outline of the shape, which is what we get with shapes. And then various options for shadow, reflection, glow, bevel, 3D rotation, and in the case here of the word art, transformation of the characters within the word art. So they can flow in circles, half circles, small to large, squashed circles, wavy lines, various options there for controlling that word art. Now some of those word art transformations do give you the little coloured square, this one here for example, that you can then grab and control the amount of the transformation. So effectively you grab that and drag it along, and it gives you more or less of the bend or the wave that you've asked for. Just like any other shape, if you don't want it anymore, you click on its border and delete on the keyboard, and it's gone.